Yo, what's happening? What's up? It's Thomas the Prophet here. If you know me personally, it's Thomas Lamont Simon. And yo, this video is gonna be a challenge. I'll be talking for like 45 minutes, but I'm gonna try to keep this under 15 minutes or around 15 minutes. I might expand on it later on because I wanna put this video on YouTube and Instagram. Because this is a real important video. It may seem small, but it's always the smallest things that matters the most is always the biggest, whether people realize it or not. But yo, I just want to talk about being you and becoming you. Where I'm from, where I grew up in, whether it's Orange, East Orange, around Newark, Irvington, and growing up in Scatterway around Plainfield, where people come from, it's kind of hard. And just in the world, it's just kind of hard being you and being and becoming yourself and accepting yourself and putting yourself out there for who and what you are. In a future video, I'm gonna expand upon this. Is talking about high school because I literally was just watching Kane Carter. You know how damn I rock, and he came out with a video and like when he brought up high school, it's like yo, this is real, yo. I always say that high school is the most important 4 years of your life because it shapes who you are for the rest of your life, and I see that everywhere. And you know what high school was, and afterwards, even before in middle school, but it didn't really get set in stone until high school. Violence, fighting, money, sex, bitches, niggas, being cool, being a bully, sports, being getting fresh, being fresh, sneakers, hair and all that other crazy shit, man. Like we all grew up fucked up. I'm literally learning to the aspect of not being conformed, even though I was always a different brother. Is that there's a ghetto everywhere, there's a street and hood everywhere, even in the burbs or out on the streets. Like it's everywhere, bro. We all go through the struggle. No matter, no matter if it seems less or more, all matters the same, and we need to understand that because we all need to do inner work. And this is for everybody, but this is also for the people I went to school with. Because honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know if I'm the only one, but I think about y'all every day. I see y'all every day on social media, whether y'all pay attention or not, with the good, the bad. It's like and a lot of y'all getting money in y'all in school and college shit, but I'm just looking at the way y'all doing shit personally and what y'all post and talking about personally. Like yo, it's like I'm not. Inside, I feel like I'm still stuck in high school and afterwards because I've been through a lot after high school, like with relationships and friendships, and jobs and all that. And I just seeing like, yo, we conforming and becoming having all the wrong and negative things, man. Like my brothers is lost, it have been lost. Friendships is rocky. Niggas just want to smoke weed and drink, party all the time. Girls thinking it's acceptable to shake ass and twerk and be a hoe and be a thigh and act out to try to match up to the men that hurt them. I know, ladies, because honestly, I've been through that in my old relationship, and in that old relationship, someone I love to death, probably even still, but was never no good for me, which I'm gonna talk about in another video when it comes to abusive and toxic relationships. Like literally I almost conformed to someone I was not, and something I always fought against, and she probably knew that. That's why she wanted to stay away. Like I've been hurt the whole relationship, but it's like she been hurt her whole life, and I've been hurt my whole life. So it's something I need to expand, but it goes deep and it goes back to everything that happened in high school and just in life in general, especially being black. Like it's hard. It's hard being black, yo. Like literally growing up, I have anxiety, severe anxiety. It's like it's hard to be you and become yourself when you're around all the BS and nonsense, knowing that you're a different person. Like me personally, I feel like I'm destined for greatness. I'm probably the only person that I really see doing this that's from my school. If people want to post their sexual awareness, you know, getting money, the typical, but not that real shit. Cause a lot of motherfuckers is fake. I'm sorry, y'all. I love y'all and I hate y'all at the same time, but a lot of y'all is fake as hell. Y'all not yourselves really. Y'all just still stuck in the confirmation and brainwashing and manipulation that we undergone ever since we was used growing up in the hoods and ghettos or just growing up in the burbs and not like Life is tragic, and we lose ourselves along that way. And some soldiers like me, some fighters, some warriors, some generals, some leaders like me, yeah, dabbled a little into things, but not. I never did nothing I was not supposed to do. That all went to my friends, my ex, her friends, her exes, and now everyone just living that life. I can't forget these people, but I gotta move on and move forward from these people in the past. And that's another video, just talking to people directly, because a lot is on the heart, you know what I'm saying? But yo, all I ever wanted for us, it's like, you go the hardest on those, and this is another video, you go the hardest on those that you love and care about the most. You hate the ones you love the most. You hurt from the ones that you was closest to most, and that's literally my past, my community, our generation era time. Like, we live in cancel culture, we live in all these things, but yet we still don't accept the truth of what's really real, who we really are, and pretend to be because it's all a fad. Everything and people that I know that were bullies, because a lot of people were bullies in high school. A lot of people that probably think they're my friend. Y'all was bullies. Y'all bullied a lot of people, especially if I sat at the lunch table with y'all, if I played football with y'all, if I hung out with y'all, whether if you're a male or female, y'all was some bullies, son. And the thing is, coming around to back to being black, it's like people don't really accept each other. We don't really know each other. We don't know who we are. We conform to a system that was created by the government and secret societies to be ignorant. And now all we do is fight and beef with each other. And when we do promote what we think is positivity, is always some negative shit. Especially with a lot of females, my brothers. Like, we think it's positives of smoke, party, drink, dress, half, 3/4 naked, be brawlers. Shake ass, twerk, grind, and dance on niggas, be a freak, have multiple sex partners, be out here in these streets, gang banging. Like, this is literally everything I grew up in. Even from the females, which shocked me because of everything I learned in my last relationship. That whole thing, and not just the relationship, but just the friendships, the times, let's say I went to my own college of hard knocks in my own way. Like, I learned a lot, yo. And I'm probably smarter than some of y'all that went to college. Y'all just more quick to get jobs and shit. But that's besides the point. Well, it's not besides the point. It's part of the point. But yo, man, I always wanted to be a voice for my generation, my culture, my community, everyone I went to school with. I always wanted to change people for the better, help people. And that's kind of part of codependency. But it's also the fact that I really love and care and sincerely want to do and change things. But that all starts with myself, and that's what I've been doing over the past year with this, healing, learning, growing, elevating, evolving, awakening, aligning, attuning, enlightenment journey, finding myself after everything I've been through. Because I grew up, was like, when you get your heart broken, when you get hurt, you turn to a hoe, you go to the streets, you start doing reckless, wild shit, and God didn't have that in his plans for me, even when I had all these intrusive thoughts going on in my head, you know what I mean? And especially hard because we live in a double standard, one-sided society, especially with females. And I understand y'all females is hurt, but y'all need to start really acknowledging and loving the brothers, because y'all also play a part to a lot of brothers' pain and what they become just as much as they play part of your pain and who y'all become. I seen that all through high school. I've been through it personally. I seen people go through it personally. And a lot of people are just gone and not themselves no more, man. It's real tragic. And hopefully I'll be the one out of a billion, especially where I'm from, Piscataway, Plainfield, Newark, Orange, East Orange, Jersey, because I'm from Jersey. But this goes out to the hoods and ghettos out here, even though I got a love-hate relationship with everything, like my own culture, the hoods and ghettos, because I never got the acceptance or love or embrace that I wished that I had. And that plays part of my trauma, just along with familiar trauma. And I never got accepted because all I seen and grew up around when I was a different, the weird kid, was just everything I said previously. But yo, all that's about to change, and And I want to show y'all something that I bought that's getting back into roots of myself that I've been scared of and always hit part of. You know, going to high school, if you ever went to high school with me, if you know me, you know, you just think, oh, Tom's the big dude that's tough and whoop-de-whoop, never dived into that street life and did what they did what we did. So we stayed away from the girl. The girls never looked at me. You know what I'm saying? But it was all part of the plan because God, I was made to manifest a wife, a best friend, a soulmate, a twin flame, someone that's really meant to be the mother of my children that I could be with, that could understand me and my insecurity, trouble just as much as I could understand hers. I wanted that the past couple of years, but I never got that. I got lessons, and I had to take those lessons. And I just took lessons with everything I grew up in because I was always destined to be different. Because I want to rap, I write, I'm doing this. Like, I got a future ahead of me. But yo, let me show y'all who I really am and what I bought the other day. And like, this is important for me, but this is not just for me. This is for y'all, man. This is for, you know what I'm saying? But yo, let me slide this back because we at the 11-minute mark. But yo, look what I bought. Yo, you don't know, man. You don't know how dope this shit is. Like, I'm a big ass nerd. I'm a geek or whatever. I know see some people like anime, but I always hit the fact that, you know, I like action figures. Like, I guess some people know I'm a nerd, but I literally, you just grow up in a programming of, oh, once you hit a certain age, it's all about pussy and money, selling drugs and doing this, partying, having girls shake ass on you. But it's like, yo, that shit's not real. That's just a fabrication created by the government and the black community because we had to take accountability and responsibility for ourselves and everything we done to each other instead of always pointing the finger at the white man, even though they darn responsible. Man, it's not even a white man. It's the racist, secret societies of white men that took us over. And the thing is, black people are no different with gangbangers, mafiosos, or whatever niggas talk about being on, especially in the rap game. Not just nowadays, but going back to the pioneers, you know what I'm saying? But that's for another videos. But yo, this is real, yo. Fuck sneakers is nice, but fuck the sneakers. Fuck the Fendi bags. Fuck the Michael Kors bags that I bought my X1 programming. Like, fuck all that. Fuck pussy. Fuck having hella bodies and random bitches. Like, fuck all that lame shit, son. That shit is lame, bro. Fuck being on some cool guy. Fuck being cool. You know what's being cool? What's being cool is being who you truthfully are. And a lot of people that I see on social media or that I grew up with or that I have friendships or relationships with that I was close with is not themselves. They part of the program and we stuck, yo. And I just want us to wake up. And for me, even though it's been my whole life, but this is me getting back into roots along with healing, enlightenment, awakening, aligning, attunement, just educating and learning everything that I'm educating, have been educating myself on over the past year after I broke up with my ex. And 3 months of hell after dealing with shit with her. And fucked up friendships. And just feeling like a loss. Like, I've been through the struggles the past couple of years, man. But it was a blessing in disguise because it's bringing me back to who and what I really am. A big ass nerd that loves women but hate what women had became. That finally acknowledging his brothers and his culture and speaking up and finally doing what I always wanted to do but was scared because everyone used to call me preacher, make fun of me, my size, just a bunch of things to talk about, man. A lot of ignorant, dumb shit that hurt me and suppressed me because I tried to fit in. But fuck that. I'm a leader. I'm destined to be one of the greatest to do it when whatever it comes with rap and writing and YouTube and or whatever. Collecting action figures, being a nerd, a geek, being a good person, being in love, being in a loyal, committed relationship, it's real. All that is real. Fuck the weed, fuck the drinking, fuck the partying, fuck the shaking ass. Ladies, females, brothers, men, especially in the black community. Even everywhere, yo. This is the revolution, and I'm gonna be one of those that lead the way. It's time to wake up. It's time. But yo, it's time. It's the prophet here. It's time is here. In case you just know me. And yo, We about to evolve and do some shit in the future because 2021 is it. Yeah, but let's get it. It's time. Peace.